New stuff means a new mess. And we have the option to try some of the items we've already bought. So we're going to start with the beehive because there's a chance I'll fire extra bullets, and I think that comes with the Mask of Madness. So I get those two things combined. That makes me shoot extra fast, that makes me fire maybe extra bullets. But starting out like this, with just a little bit of luck, we're going to have a very easy run on our hands. Because most of the rooms are probably going to look something like this. If the boss at the end of all of this isn't super easy to kill, I've done something wrong. Our first item is a floating watermelon ball, Fatal Dance. You will fire extra bullets downwards while in the air. Oh, that's a new one, never seen that before, that's fine. I guess I do spend a lot of time jumping, so that's just extra damage going somewhere. And since I'm feeling way too confident, let's just dive into the first challenge room. And I forgot how hard these have been getting, but we'll probably be alright. We can fire lots of bullets and hopefully not take any damage at all. It's fun because I don't really remember what a lot of these enemies do, so I'm guessing as much as you are. Managed to complete this room taking no damage at all, which means I get this chest, which comes with the golden apple. Upgrade your weapon, increase your movement speed slightly, so that's just a little more damage and fire rate, which is a trend I very much hope continues. The shop has a lot going on. It's got the Phantom. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that. Also a few other items that I don't recognize. Seeing as I'm poor anyway, we're not going to buy anything. I did touch whatever this thing here was and something opened somewhere in the distance, so let's go explore that. Which isn't the worst room in the world, considering it was free. I've turned my meter to the red meter because of my jumping stupid attack things. They automatically hit chests when I get close to them, so I need to remember that's a thing. That's already pretty bad. Then again, maybe it's not. I could use the Ares meter. Let me get hit a few times and just get that meter up farther. And no, this doesn't really make a lot of sense to me either, but the things I do never often do. I got an item out of that. Green cap. This will make you smaller. Okay, so we're just harder to hit now, which is interesting. The first boss is Bittercoin, who is probably not going to pose too much of a threat this early on. So we're basically just going to go like this for a little while dodging the things. Being small actually really helps in these situations. I did get hit once, but we don't need to talk about it. Increase your weapon damage, but reduce your rate of fire. Well, we already had a very high rate of fire, so that's okay. Especially once we get into one of the Ares rooms, then we'll really start getting some good items. So this is kind of exactly what I needed. I needed to turn that into a red door and then touch it. I was hoping I would push my meter all the way, but that's okay. We can just sacrifice even more hearts. Because I could probably afford to just keep buying more. This is new, and it brought me to one of these chests that doesn't always open, so I'm not going to waste any money on it. Also, here's a frying pan. There's a chance that you'll block bullets fired at you. That's actually fairly helpful. So for lack of other options, we're going to fight Nick, who usually hits me anyway, so that should put my meter over the top. Nope, no it will not. But this fight should be pretty straightforward because all I have to do is really just sit here and shoot him. Then we get a void coin, increase your weapon damage, and rate of fire. And those are really just the two things I want. Weapon damage and rate of fire. Extra bullets would be nice too, but we're already firing extra bullets. You can never have too many though, I suppose, in case something hit me so I can do this stupid thing. There we go. Now I can get an awesome item and go back to not trying to get hit anymore. Of all of these, I think I'm going to take the ESPRESSO because it increases your rate of fire. No, it's like a machine gun. And I really need that damage to make up for my lack of, well, everything else. My next item, Hip Flask, greatly increases your weapon damage. So that's going to be fun. Now we're firing bigger bullets. I also realized I should probably start paying attention to my health now. We have 2 hearts currently. Luckily though, my damage is melting things currently, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. As long as I'm paying attention, I shouldn't take any damage at all. But I also now have Jack throwing bombs in random directions, so that tends to throw me off once in a while. This is why I need all this damage. That way I can make up for all my stupidity. Maybe I should be staying up here so my dropping bullets can go hit, because they are homing too. Yeah, that seems to work a little better. Normally I play from the low ground, but because of what I have, I should be playing up high. Upgrade your weapon and increase the damage. So enemies are just even easier to kill for now. If I manage to start firing even more bullets, then things are just going to get ridiculous easy. And the next boss is a new one, the Goddess of Makeup. So, okay, this is actually kind of hard to dodge. Luckily all of our damage is mostly going to take care of this before I really have to do much of anything. Okay. Good thing I'm nice and small because I can go right underneath those. Right, I'm going to sit right about... Oh, okay, she targets you. I get it now. She's dead. That was easy thanks to damage. Increase your weapon damage and rate of fire. I feel like that's the only upgrade I'm going to find today. And I'm very much okay with that. This is a ghost nail. There's a chance you'll fire a piercing bullet. That's pretty good because that's going to hit multiple enemies then. And we're going to open this because that's going to take me to a room that gives me free crap. And I like free crap, even if it is just a single grenade. So with my new upgraded weapon and weapon damage and everything, as long as the things aren't armored like that, they're dying very quickly and easily. Very stress-free way to play. I gotta remember to be jumping too because of my homing bullet things. Not really sure what this thing is, but I do have to say I like the range of my gun too, because it's been upgraded so many times I can hit enemies from way far away. You know, we're gonna do this anyway. I absolutely hate the challenge room with the stupid lasers in the middle of them because they make it very stressful, but you know what? What's this game without a little bit of stress? I haven't been hit yet, but that's purely by luck. I'm mostly just jumping around trying to avoid the laser. That's my main prerogative. I got hit. But that's okay. You know what? All things considered, it's a pretty tough room. But luckily I only got hit one time because that thing's dead. We're not going to touch the laser again, and we get this. Upgrade your weapon, increase your bullet velocity. Cool, the bullets are getting big. So that means more damage, faster bullets. There we go. I tried to get hit the first time and missed. That was embarrassing. I feel like he's probably going to have trouble hitting the little version of me. Whoop, that was close. Okay, he's dead. We're going to pick these up, increase your weapon's damage, which is something I like to see. Let's go to the Ares room and sacrifice one of our much needed hearts. I'm sure I'll be fine. What do we got? Lots of these are tempting. I think we're just going to take the drilling warhead because increase your rate of fire and weapon damage. And we got an Ares token. But this gun's getting pretty dangerous already. So all I need to do now is stop taking damage. At least we have a shield to buy at the shop. Shields are what are going to save me from this point forward. This is a cool room. I don't know how much I want to sacrifice to do this, so we'll see if we can get 2 of the chests, and we can sacrifice 2 keys to do this, because these certainly can have shields in them, and money. And of course we didn't get any shields. I took damage somewhere just now. I'm not even sure what happened, but that's kind of concerning, because I can't take mystery damage or I will die. If I set up here, my things will actually seek out the enemies below, so I don't really have to do anything. And there's a new caterpillar somewhere in this room trying to kill me. Oh, there it is. It's pretty big, but it is also now dead. And the game's going to start playing this game where it's taking 2 keys now to open a door to get the item with you. That's all, you know, very good and everything, but I'd really rather just not have enemies make contact with me at all. We're at Argus already? I need to start paying attention and doing a lot of damage then, because this could actually be a pretty hard fight. But I think we'll be alright, because I've probably done this enough times to know what I'm doing. Even though I'm pretty nervous right now about what's happening, because I'm forgetting what to do. Like, I forgot I'm supposed to be attacking these the whole time. I was just dodging them. But at least I got some practice in dodging the eyes. Because then he's going to spawn now, and with all our damage, it shouldn't be too hard to take him down. Especially, all we got to do is dodge his spears at this point. Which is pretty easy. Look at all that damage. Okay, this is way easier than I thought it was going to be. And we got hit a little bit at the end. But we got paper windmills. Increase your rate of fire and weapon damage. Would still be very nice to be firing more than 1 bullet every time. Why are all the chests spawning in like this? It doesn't help me. Gonna have to move pretty carefully here because the enemies are gonna be stronger than ever before and we don't have a lot of health to spare. If you want a translation on that, I'm basically gonna keep playing the way I've been playing, which has been working out not bad for me so far. Bullets are getting pretty big. Whoops, the bigger they are, the more damage we're gonna do. I don't even know what happened there. I knew I was gonna take damage, but I don't even know why or what I touched. I think I also need more weapon speed. It's firing fast, but I want it to look like a laser. I don't know what hit me there again. Plus there's these new bears, and I don't really know what they do, so yep. Okay, it definitely took a hit there. You think I could jump under that door with a good jump? I bet I probably could. Maybe if I roll jump? Come on, I know we can do this. Roll, maybe we can't do this. I got a shy mushroom. I have no idea what that does. But I also can't help but notice pretty much no matter what I do right now, I'm taking damage. But I did get an Athena room, so that might actually save me. And there's a bag of something on the ground. The esports headset is going to increase my rate of fire and movement speed. That's going to get me into trouble right now. CREAMBEER is going to add a heart container and a crystal container, both of which are things I very much need. I also finally have the 2 keys I need to open this door, which is going to give me virtual assistant. When you lose a shield, there's a chance you'll get a guardian sprite. Well, we are losing a lot of shield, so that may or may not come in handy. This guy's willing to take an egg? You can have an egg. You can have a follower if you want. I gave myself a new rule for dealing with these rooms, that I'm going to kill the things that I don't recognize first, because they're the most dangerous. The things I understand aren't that bad, because I know what they're about to do. The unrecognizable things are doing all sorts of crazy things that hurts. This looks like the kind of room that's going to make my blood pressure rise a little bit, because look at everything coming toward me. Okay, we're just going to keep jumping and moving in a big circle around the room, That way the lasers can't catch me. The lasers still fire. Everything's dead. I hate rooms like this so much. I stupid. I brought you some more eggs. Please give me something worthwhile. And here's the shop all the way at the end of the level, right before the boss. Give me some shield. Since I have $178 anyway, I'm going to buy the Atlantis bubble because some of your bullets have shields. That's going to help keep me safe, but I also want to try this for a second. The more hearts you have, the more bullets you can fire. I think we're going to use this now, because that's just automatically more, and if I get a third heart, there'll be a third bullet, some of which will block incoming bullets, so I think this is going to be a winning combination. But I've said that before, Howl is going to be a problem, because I don't have a lot of health right now. We're going to do our very best to not get hit. I think I can block most of what's coming at me. Maybe not. Maybe. Yeah, this is not going to be a lot of fun. I'm just hoping my damage absolutely carries me through this, along with my bullet blocking abilities. Wow, that actually worked. Add extra bullets per shot and increase your weapon's range. This is actually going to work out very good. That is a pretty wide spread on bullets, a lot of which block incoming bullets, so that's actually going to keep me very safe. And I just picked up another heart, so now we're firing 4 bullets. Which is pretty good for these big rooms full of enemies because I feel pretty safe so long as I'm just kind of firing towards the enemies. But now I kind of just want more hearts. But yeah, this definitely makes it a little bit easier. Would love to just make it to the shop and find a whole bunch of hearts for sale. Please let me in. Big Daddy. We'll think about buying that. It makes us immune to explosion damage, but we're not really doing a lot of explosions anyway, so we're going to buy a shield and 2 keys. And those 2 keys are going to get us into the item room where we're obviously going to find something amazing. Moonhead. You're immune to touch damage while you're in the air. Okay, so at least I can't smack into things. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Zeus might not be too bad because my damage is pretty high. I just got to keep my hearts up, so I'm doing lots of bullets and need to make sure all my bullets are hitting him. Because his things, yep, definitely go right through mine, so... Well, I can block some of them. I don't know what's happening anymore. Keep firing. Okay, I'm just going to work a little bit harder to avoid things using my roll attack. And we're good. Okay, I was a little bit worried for a sec. Add a heart container and increase your weapon damage slightly. So that's fun. Plus, we just automatically go beyond Zeus now, so there'll be a new boss at the end of whatever this area is. I'm just a little nervous about what we're going to find along the way. Definitely want more hearts and shield. Like, I don't know what those are. Luckily, I can kill them before they really do anything. But I'm still pretty nervous about that, and pretty much everything you see on screen. So far, the rooms here haven't been too bad. This one's a little bit more stressful, but my tiny little size actually helps because I can just hide down there. But I also just spawned one of those blue doctor idiots, so he's going to be trying to take hearts every time they drop to turn them potentially into shield, and I don't really want that. I'd rather have the hearts right now. But that's okay because we'll just be fine. We'll find our way to the boss eventually. It's these smaller, tighter rooms that kind of have me nervous because I don't have a lot of room to dodge. If things start coming my way, I can't really get out of the way. And out of this chest, I just got a gun called Noise. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh, I've used this one before. I don't want to use it now because I like this gun better. But that other one's still pretty fun. Now, this room is either going to give me Forbidden Mask or Hairdryer. Both are going to do good things. I think I'm going to go for Forbidden Mask because it's going to increase my stats in all areas. So that added a heart, which is going to add an extra bullet. Plus, I think it adds more damage and stuff anyway. So if I can fill these hearts, more damage. Well, the shop does at least have a heart. So that's going to add a bullet. So the 4 bullets I'm now firing make things much easier. And our item for this floor is Firecrackers. There's a chance your bomb will drop a pickup after it explodes in battle. I'm not going to throw any bombs around at this point because that would be stupid. And we're on to Ares. I thought we were going to have a new boss in between, but that's okay. I didn't know he could do that. That's okay. We're just going to keep firing. I think our damage is going to carry us right through this pretty easily. Just going to keep jumping because I don't know what he's about to do. Wait, does he have a second health bar now or is he dead? Okay, he's got a second health bar. Just going to keep jumping and hoping. I think we might actually get away with that. I don't know why that worked, but it did. Thought there was going to be another main boss at the end of that. But that's okay, we did a lot of damage and that carried me through all the stupid choices. There are new bosses. There's Cursed Athena, Cursed Ares, and Prometheus. I think I just probably killed the regular Ares, so